Oh, well. Hey, everybody around the world. My name is Sean, and I'm here with my guests.
This is Comic Fan
Hello.
1992 here.
And Tevya. And we are here to discuss the apparent lack of faith that Stream Gems and Lakeshore Entertainment have in the fifth Underworld movie.
Yep.
How
Because
do
there's
we
no
know that? How do we know that?
because there's no trailer and no poster, and the movie comes out in like 4 months.
Yeah, true, but they're probably having difficult problems, you know that. Typical, all that shit,
Yeah.
Hollywood. If this is the final film, fine, so be it. I don't give a fuck. At least I have a fifth installment, I don't care. But all I'll say is, yes, there is lack of marketing. I think personally there's something wrong with the company right now. They're probably having advertisement problems. Because,
Financial issues.
Yeah, issues. Yeah, they're having severely issues. I think personally they're trying to wait a little bit longer. Granted, it's getting nearer and nearer to October. We only got like 3 or 4 months of the Underworld movie being advertised. I think personally people should give it a little bit more time because personally there could be a trailer in Comic-Con. You never know. I wouldn't be jumping on the gun right now. I just keep a low profile until Comic-Con. Comic-Con seems like the best advertisement at best at everything to basically showing upcoming movies that are coming out sometime this year and next year.
Well,
I'm sure
normally we usually see a trailer for a movie a year before its release. Not
that is
3
true,
months.
but
Yeah.
that is true. But sometimes it is. Sometimes they surprise you. Sometimes oh wow, Underworld movie coming out. Okay, I guess they were trying to make it where they build up the excitement and trying to find a what's that word called? Trying to
A way at the to
build up,
supply
build up
people.
get people interested in the movie. Now, that is just me. You could say, well, Edgar, I don't know, man. I think personally it's literally they're just stalling the inevitable. Yeah, that may be true, but I think personally it still could, and it still could be fucking. It still could happen eventually. I'm not expecting the movie to come out the trailer anytime soon until Comic-Con. I'm expecting Comic-Con more likely, more and more. But hey, but the only thing I'm asking is what the fuck's the only thing I care about is the story. What's this movie gonna be about? Where's Michael? Is Michael dead? Because honestly, you gotta do something with his character.
No,
Yep.
Michael's still alive, just not being played by Speedman.
Nope.
Then fucking kill off the character. I don't want to waste a movie that you're not gonna have the actor back anytime soon, and it's just fuck it, kill him off.
Well,
It'll be completely granted. I don't want an actor already replace a character that I like and I grew up with, and I see an actor suck at it. So, go on.
Well, see the thing about it, but they can't kill Michael off because Michael died already at the Underworld Evolution.
I think personally there's ways to kill him as a hybrid. That's just me. Me. I just honestly feel like if you don't do anything with this character, what is the point of keeping this character relevant? I would rather have it where he hooks up with that guy that Selene was with in Underworld 4, and pretty much the two of them raise their daughter and pretty much go from there.
One
But
small problem about that, the daughter's not gonna be in this movie, which pisses me off a lot because even though
yeah,
That is
before I
another
hate that
okay,
thing.
movie,
That's another thing. That is
okay.
another thing.
Someone explain to me this then. What was the point of introducing the daughter in this if in the next one's like, what
TV show.
daughter? It's
TV
like, what
show.
daughter? There was
Okay,
no
okay, okay,
daughter.
okay. One new. Okay, don't want to sound like an asshole, but one, I honestly think there's going to be a TV show. They've been it's been talked about for a good long while. If you've been following the Underworld franchise for as long as I have, I can give you a video way back in 2012. They've been thinking about doing a TV show of Underworld. So if you ask me, I think she's going to be the main star of that TV show.
question: how are they gonna pull this off? Because
How are they going to pull this off? Two things. One, pretty much have it where they go, uh, have it where she basically Celine puts her daughter a safe location, and then later on in her story, you can go on. She wants to help people, and she becomes her mother, a badass, and just as always.
So a deaf duo basically. Well, that's me. Deaf duo's all dead basically. They're all gone. So you know to pull this off, and your idea could work. But then what was the point of having the fourth movie? It's not gonna see in the fifth movie, and I'm so confused. This is so convoluted. It's confusing.
Convoluted and something more like you can't understand it sometimes.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah. Not
I mean,
convoluted. That came out wrong.
I mean, I understand. You just don't understand it a bit. Okay, fine. But for me, I think honestly, it's gonna be an interesting route how they're gonna do it because if they play their cards right, they're gonna do a great job making this film. I mean, just give it more time. Like, I mean, I understand you want fucking this shit to happen, but it's like, just be patient. You gotta have. It's like you gotta have some like, all right, we're gonna have to wait and see how this thing goes. So, I mean, I mean, like Comic-Con is the best to make people hype for everything. There's movies out there that I never knew, and they're like, oh, okay, all right, I didn't know that, or this, or that, or like whatever. I mean, like hell, I'm just using this for an example. I mean, the Cloverfield movie, I didn't know they were making that. So I'm like, it makes people excited and makes it where the movie does well. I know people are a little get antsy, and I just wait. That's all I'll say. Go on. But go ahead and continue. Whatever you guys.
That I do agree with that. But here's the thing, though. Well, even though I wasn't a fan of the fourth movie, I am intrigued how they're gonna do this movie. And
why weren't you a fan of that? I thought that was the best installment of the entire fucking franchise.
I tend to disagree.
The fourth movie has no story. There's no story in the fourth one.
No story in the fourth one. Really?
Well, they get rid of Michael, they throw away all the lore, and then they...
Okay, all right. You could argue with me to the end.
The story was done within 7 minutes.
All right, let me finish. Let me finish. You could argue with me to the end of time. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just gonna say I think that is ridiculous, personally. I personally feel that there is a story. Here's why. Find out in the first...
Please do.
No. You're not letting me finish. Back to what I was saying. The first act pretty much tells you everything that you know. It's a time skip. They jumped almost like a couple of years later. All the humans know who they... Huh?
Wait, Sean, let me finish.
What'd you say?
They jumped 12 years.
Okay then, time skip. 12 years. And pretty much all the humans know that vampires and werewolves exist. A big arrow, and you see all the actions. And then later on, it's up to Celine to basically survive and get the fuck out of there, and also trying to find Michael. Is that not a story? Then there is no story then of the Underworld franchise.
That's a story, yeah, but the one small problem. One, how did humans find out about the Legend and vampires?
Huh?
Like, how did humans find out the vampire legend even exists?
Wait. You understand? I didn't quite get that.
He's trying to say, how did they even find out that the vampires like
about the vampire legends?
Two people talking. What? Say that again.
How did the humans find out about the vampire and legends?
We don't know. That is something unrelevant because eventually it was eventually gonna happen. So personally, I don't really care about that. I mean that is something is just like pretty much something must have happened that must slipped and go from there. If you think that's the only problem, then I don't know what to say.
Okay.
Well, that's one problem.
Here's my problem with the storyline. This is how it's marketed. Is that okay? After the events of evolution, the humans discover the vampires and lichens clans, and a war to eradicate both species commences. Selena now leads the battle against humankind. Yeah, that's only in the first 7 minutes.
And
the rest of it is just bad guys want daughters so they can create serum.
Yeah, so
that plot could be for any movie.
Also another problem there with Animal, which I'm not trying to bash him. I'm not trying to bash the movie. You
can hate it all you want, but I'm like, it's still personally, it won't even. It won't. What's that word? What's the better word to put it? Summarize. It won't change anything. I will understand how you're saying on this stuff, but I will severely just have to say, if that's your opinion, that is fine. But I'm not going to argue with you forever on the shit.
Mm-hmm.
So
understandable. Here's my argument there. Another problem is that besides the time skip, with the time skip thing, fine, I'll let that slide. But another problem I have is that it turned out the Lycans, instead of being like the good guy what they were in the third movie, which
they were never good guys. They were never good guys. Hell, even the vampires weren't that good guys. It's basically. And so, what's the problem?
The thing is, the Lycans,
okay, but here's the thing: from the very plot synopsis, I assumed that now that the humans are in play, that would force the vampires and Lycans to put aside their differences.
That will never happen.
Let me finish. Let me finish. Hey, I let you finish, so you let me finish.
Whoa.
Go. I mean, I'm telling you to go, and you're still talking about me. I'm like, go.
Okay. From the very plot synopsis of saying that humans want to hunt down and kill the vampires and Lycans, I got the feeling that that now that since the humans are in play, this will probably force the vampires and Lycans to set aside their differences to take out a common enemy. About halfway through the movie, it's like, fuck you, the humans are really Lycans.
Or the Lycans, who was literally the enemy for a while.
But what I'm saying is, I figured that this movie would make it so the vampires and Lycans have to set aside their differences to fight this enemy. But fuck you, we're just gonna make the humans and Antigen all Lycans. Fuck you.
That is okay, fine. That's your problem. Alright, that's your problem with the movie. Here's mine. To literally kind of say this. First of all,
the carpet out from under us.
It was a twist. No, it was a twist of the plot of the main villain, and pretty much you have it where indeed the humans are hunting down the vampires, but the Lycans are pretty much trying to evolve and pretty much evolve to a point that they're in a higher level, and pretty much that's literally. I'm like, again, I see your point of view, but I don't agree with it.
As long as you can see it, I'm fine.
Understand. But here's the thing that bugged me before. Besides the whole Lycan, okay, the Lycan that did piss me off, but the one problem with the twist. Last time I checked, the Lycan themselves, they were my Lucian, and when Lucian died, and Victor died.
Yeah, but they still hunted down vampires. They still was like, there were still enemies to the vampires.
That's
I mean,
true.
like, this war was never over. It was never over. So, them teaming up was literally like, no, it will never happen, and it won't happen. Point blank.
Except
Go on.
Except the thing is, though, the Lycan said they were slaves, remember, which makes sense.
That is true, but they become
both sides.
something. Yeah, I know that. But both sides, and I'm gonna say both. I'm not counting the vampires all good guys. No, they are still animals as well, but they pretty much, honestly, I think personally, they were always both sides are always going to be bad guys. It's just the different viewpoint, and to me, it's always be where literally Celine's character has to be literally like, this is how I see it. Like, Celine's character is like the only one of the few good vampires, and that's literally it.
That's true. Yeah, but the thing is, the human themselves. Yeah, the human.
All right, can we talk about? Okay, are we gonna bash? I thought that we were talking about Underworld 5.
Yeah,
not bashing Underworld. Because if this is it, then this is pointless.
Yeah, we're not trying to bash Underworld.
He makes good point.
I mean, like you're ripping a part of this film, but I'm like, I thought I came into this fucking
good point.
podcast of pretty much.
Anyway, let's just set the movie aside.
Yeah, let's just move on because we were there talking Animal 4.
I mean, like, I'll just flat out say it. We'll end it right here. I'll disagree with both of you. I think it's one of the best installments in the entire franchise. It literally opened up many doors for things to yet to come. It opened up many storylines that you could go with an entire new trilogy, and honestly, I think personally this is partially half a story. Underworld 4 was half a story of the open up of the Blood War movie, which is probably, in my eyes, going to have 3 races. Going to have the human race fighting against the vampires and werewolves, and they're all going to fight. It's going to be a bloodbath. No one's going to be either side, and that's why it's called Blood War.
That I want to see.
So basically like Civil War was, where everyone's fighting each other.
That's exactly it. You see what I'm coming from? Why they will never work with each other? They despise each other. So I'm like, maybe Celine could work with the Lycans if they help her terms. But I don't personally see them working like the whole vampire crew just working with them. No. They're not working with them. Just how I see it.
Well, and also this relates somewhat to the 4th movie. What was the point of introducing that daughter character if in the 5th one she's just gone?
TV show, point blank. That is enough.
Until the show comes out, my criticism will still stand.
Well, it's a little pointless criticism. Just telling you, it's just telling you like it's a character that they can use for future installments. I mean, like, you could say that with all Marvel and DC's characters then.
Damn it, that's true.
Yes, but the Marvel characters actually keep getting used.
Yeah,
this character was used only one time.
Okay, let me say this. Yeah, but when they used them, they use it well. This is a studio that's going off another film. They're still probably working on a TV show. So, honestly, I'm personally saying it. This is like I disagree. Again, I disagree with you on this. But going on.
Yeah. After me,
But anyway, let's move on until we go. Let's move on to the real good topic, or this is literally a pointless podcast.
Yeah. Let's move on to because if we keep doing it, we're going on circles. Go on.
Okay. I am actually looking forward to this movie in spite of the fourth one, because I do still have faith in this franchise. But
Yeah.
if they're not putting out a trailer or a poster, it's making my, lack of a better phrase, hype go less and less.
Yeah. I kind of agree with Sean on this one because if there's no trailer coming out or no poster yet. Well, okay, poster I don't really care about. I care more about the trailer. Like until a trailer comes out, I'm gonna keep my expectation not high, but more like in the middle because despite the fourth film and my critique on that film, I am hoping the fifth one does succeed with the fourth one lacked. But I'm gonna keep my expectation rate very, very low, but I'm gonna hope for the better, plan for the worst. Please let the movie be good.
But another thing that worries me is that this is a first-time director doing this movie.
Mm-hmm.
This ain't like Deadpool where they struck gold.
Yeah.
I'm still worried about this one. We got a first timer and a brand new writer.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I'll just say this: it'll make money. That's all.
Based on the name alone, probably.
And how do you know that? Have you seen the film?
No, I'm just saying.
Okay, then don't say just such a standard that's completely pointless. I mean, like to me, it's like you're saying, oh, it'll just on the name alone. Okay, I'm like, then how do we know that? How do we know it's a piece of shit film? How do you know this? Like, whatever.
Tevya, he's entitled to his opinion. Let's just let him have it.
It's just like I'm just literally kind of like, yeah.
I expect your opinion 100%.
I respect the opinions. Yeah.
I'd find money good. It'll make its money back. That is true. But I'm hoping the movie actually is good with quality. Financial wise,
It's a B movie. Look, these Underworld movies only point blank action and have a good storyline. They're never gonna be like Winter Soldier, Captain America. So don't expect. Well, you guys are always saying, "Oh, I want this movie to be good." I'm like,
I don't want to be good. I don't want to be like amazing, like Captain America Winter Soldier. That's insane.
Well, okay.
What?
I'm shocked.
Shocked about what?
I'm looking up the box office earnings for all four movies, and apparently Awakening made the most.
I told you. Well,
wait, what?
It made the most because it had the best action, had the best action scenes that people got interested in, and pretty much point blank, it made a lot of money. As long as that sells, the storyline could be a decent storyline at best. It's gonna make money. So don't tell me I don't know what I'm talking about.
Let's see, Underworld 1 made $51 million, Underworld 2 made $62 million, Underworld 3 made $45 million, and Underworld 4 made $63,321.
I was talking about the worldwide. I was talking about worldwide box office.
Oh, worldwide. 95,000 on 11. Holy shit! It did make 160 million.
He has muted himself.
I love him when I'm right.
You were right.
As long as, like, do I have to, like, Tevya, guys, I love it when I love to basically give you the evidence and you guys don't literally see the big picture yet. Like, it will make money. No matter what. You wonder, like, hell, look at the Resident Evil movies. They're at
Oh
the
yeah.
same level as these
Yes,
films.
but Resident Evil has a high fan base
Yes,
because of the video games.
I know that it's a video game, but they're nothing about the video games.
Yeah. They've been
That is
imposing
a
their own story.
hardcore fact. They're nothing like the video games, but they are selling well each time because they're just action movies with fucking the main character being as hot as ever and also being as a badass as well. They're gonna do that, as always. So I honestly feel that it's just the inevitable. This movie will make money. If you hate the film, whatever. I don't care. Long as the movie entertains me, okay then. I honestly feel that this movie, the fourth movie, had a great installment. I don't understand the hate each time I look at it. I watched it more than once, and I look at its storytelling. It has a storyline that is basically that you could watch and entertain. It's just, and if you don't like it, that's all to you. I'm not gonna hate you for.
I've never seen any of the Resident Evils.
I have.
Okay then. Go look at your Underworld movies. That's kind of like that.
Hmm.
Yes, Tevya, yes. Don't say no, because yes.
Actually, technically, like the new movie, the problem with that movie is that they take the soap material, but then they
Don't take source material, they take some of the characters. Yeah, but anything else? No.
get the T-virus, G-virus, and that's it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
that's progress.
It takes the characters and whatever they have, but it's its own story. But
Yeah, that's true.
To me, I'm just gonna say this: there will be another six. There will be a sixth Underworld movie. When sometime 20 something.
Yeah, probably 2022.
Probably, but it's just. I mean, it's that I personally feel like it's good terms. Underworld is at good terms. I personally feel like there's really no like bad about it. Like if you hate the films, hate the fourth one, then honestly, you really I don't see the logic. Like because I think personally, these films are just action movies, plain simple. They're not supposed to be that great storyline. So don't expect it to be a great story. That's all I'll say. I am not. I haven't. I never have. I just look at these movies as action storylines that are great. But
You do make a good point.
I always make good points because I know what the hell what I'm dealing with.
Okay, let me ask you this then. Does Awakening in any way add anything to the mythology?
In the mythology of what?
I said mythology.
Mythology of what?
The
I
franchise.
don't know war.
Not really, not much, no.
And there's your problem.
Of what do you again?
Wait,
Are you
wait.
expecting the mythology to grow and change?
Yes.
Then I honestly have lost of nothing. I have nothing to say then.
Go on.
I think he went
Okay.
bye-bye.
Okay. Shit. Fuck. Damn it.
Well, what's wrong with me wanting mythology, something added to the mythology?
No.
He makes me sound like I'm an idiot or something.
Don't. Yeah.
I'm not. I was just saying.
Anyways, personally, in my opinion, I thought I don't know if 5 goes. I'm just gonna go with the better plan for the worst.
I'm here, man.
Anyways, I got number 5.
starting to think this hangout was a bust.
Well, we got zero information, so we'll just have to cover our ass video.
So you just want to end it, I guess.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you guys for joining us in our strange conversation.
Yep.
Tevya, where can people find you?
You can find my YouTube channel in the description, and you can find a comic fan at that Tier channel. Oh, and you can find Video Play on Twitter.
You guys find me on YouTube, Vader200591. Links to my Facebook, Twitters, and Google accounts are all in there.
Yep. And we'll see you guys next hanging on Sunday.
Whatever.
See ya.
See you guys.